Can we be honest for a few minutes? You're working harder than ever. You think of everything and take care of everyone except yourself. Over the years, I've coached so many leaders just like you. Smart, driven, capable, and quietly exhausted. Because as a high achiever, there's never really a finish line, is there? So today, let's talk about something we often don't say out loud. Excellence can become a trap, especially when your self worth is tied to achieving everything perfectly. If you've ever felt like no matter how much you do, it's never enough, stick with me to learn how you can shift this pattern to start enjoying your life more. You've always had high standards. You care about quality. You take pride in what you deliver. And you don't just do excellence, you are excellence. But here's where things get a little slippery. Over time, that pursuit of excellence can turn into something else. Somehow, it started to become how you measured your worth. When you're in that space, every little mistake can feel like a personal failure. You might catch yourself thinking, why do I still feel behind even when I've accomplished so much? Why can't I just be proud of myself for once? Why does it always feel like I need to prove something to someone? If those questions hit home, please hear this. There's nothing wrong with your ambition. It's how you're thinking about it and how that thinking is running the show. Perfection isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's about feeling safe. It might look like drive or discipline. It can even look like leadership. But underneath, there's an element of fear. Fear of disappointing someone. Fear of being seen as not enough. Fear of being vulnerable, exposed, or just real. Sometimes these signals start early in life. Maybe you learned that being the best was the way to belong. Or maybe you were praised for being exceptional and it stuck. And other times the message is clear, like a boss that told my client straight up, all you have to do is be perfect. That kind of mental programming doesn't just go away. It hides behind your to-do list, your performance, and your carefully crafted image. So perfection becomes protection, not about growth, but defense, not about joy, but control. That's B-game thinking. It's the part of your mind that wants to protect you by proving you're worthy. But here's the truth. You're already worthy. You don't have to prove anything to be valuable. You might be living in your B game and not even realize it. It can look like rewriting the same email several times because it has to be just right. Avoiding delegation because no one else will do it your way, the right way. Crushing a goal and instantly moving the finish line without taking a breath. This isn't just about work habits. It's about the weight of constantly trying to earn your own permission to feel good. So how do you know when your standards are out of control? Ask yourself, are my standards helping me grow or are they protecting me from fear? If your answer is, I feel exhausted and still not enough, that's your signal. And I want you to know that awareness is a superpower. The moment you see the pattern, you now have the power to shift it. This is where self-leadership becomes a game changer. We don't tell you to lower your standards. That's not the point. We help you realign them with what actually matters to you. You learn how to pause, to notice the voice in your head that's trying to keep you safe. You learn to ask better questions and to choose thoughts that serve you, not sabotage you. You shift from reacting out of fear to leading with clarity and value. And here's the beautiful part. You stop chasing approval. You start living in alignment with what matters to you because true excellence doesn't come from pressure. It comes from purpose. If this resonates with you, I want you to know something. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You're just running an old pattern that once protected you, and now it's time to let it go. Let's shift that together. Download the free guide, The One Question That Changes Everything, and start making mindset shifts today. And if you're ready for real change, click the link in the description to book a free intro session with me. We'll talk about what's possible. You deserve to lead from your A game and start living a richer life. Until next time, keep creating value. You're worth it.